Okay, so as we head towards the end of December, are you going to make 2026 the year when "I'll sort it next week" finally gets retired? Because with NHS waiting lists still at sky-high levels, there's absolutely no better time to be thinking about upgrading your health and financial protection. So let's talk about private medical insurance and income protection, and how they can work together to give you a whole new level of protection in the new year. Now, according to the Office for National Statistics, NHS planned care waiting lists have tripled in the last decade, rising from 4.9 per 100 people in 2011 to 13 people in every 100 in 2024. And seriously long waits for treatment, even year-long waits, are no longer rare. So going into 2026 hoping things are magically going to improve just isn't a plan. Taking control, that is a plan. So first let's talk about PMI, private medical insurance. Now PMI is all about speed and choice when it comes to treatment. It gives you faster access to diagnosis, quicker treatment, a choice of consultants, appointment times that don't require a small miracle to get to, access to private hospitals, and treatments and drugs that aren't even available on the NHS. Don't get me wrong, the NHS is brilliant for dealing with emergencies. But for non-urgent care, private medical insurance is the difference between weeks, months, and sometimes even years. And if you're self-employed, then those delays could be seriously costly. And that segues perfectly through to our next topic, income protection. Income protection is your biggest financial asset. It's bigger than your house, bigger than your savings. Without it, everything else becomes unstable. Just think about it. If illness or injury stops you working, then statutory sick pay is £118 a week. How long would you last? Most people in the UK are going to be struggling after 7 to 9 weeks. It doesn't matter how ill you get, those bills are still going to keep dropping on the doormat. And income protection's right there to replace a chunk of your income until you're fit enough to work again. So now let's put the two things together. Private medical insurance is there to help you get better faster, whilst income protection supports you financially while you recover and removes a lot of the stress of being off work. When you put the two together, you create a complete 2026 protection plan. So why change now? We're less than a month away from the new year. It's the perfect time to be making decisions that future you is going to thank you for. And 2026 is already shaping up to be a year where people who prepare early are going to come out ahead. So if you want to take a look at private medical insurance or income protection, or a mix of both that fits your budget, then hit the links in my bio to get in touch. I'm Patrick Weightman, your local East Midlands mortgage and protection advisor, serving clients up and down the UK. Let's make 2026 a new year with a new level of protection. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.